What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Alexis Finley, and I'm the R&B boss of Houston, and I'm rocking with A1HipHop.
Been in my back kinda heavy, whip so pretty kinda sexy. Never let a nigga stress me, I be counting on my blessings. Count it up, wash, rinse, then repeat. 7 days out the week, I ain't even in my peak.
What's up, Mr. Bonus? We're here with a very special guest. I mean, I've heard this Queen's music. I seen that the Press Junkie was 6 months ago, and now we're here in full-fledged 6 months later with Alexis Finley. How are you?
I'm doing great. Good to see you again.
You're good. See, we've been talking off camera. We get very comfortable. How was your weekend?
My weekend was very successful, very beneficial, very insightful. Just amazing.
Now, when we pull you up, what is something that you would love for people to know when they Google Alexis Finley?
I want to be when people pull me up, I would like them to be able to see my best work. Honestly, see that I'm a serious artist. Want them to see that I'm in the media a lot. So that's why we're doing a lot of interviews. Just to see that I'm a well-rounded artist. And then great visuals. Right.
Yeah, I love that video, by the way. Tell these people exactly what you mean by the title single that's going around buzzing on the internet. And how did you feel hearing yourself on the radio and seeing yourself on VH1 Soul and on BET?
Well, I mean, no sponsors. That is, a bossy song, me being in my bag. Really just seeing the things that I prayed for and manifested actually come into fruition. To see it on TV was very exciting. Experience that I've never had before. But I know that I'm going to have it with, more videos. I have a video coming out soon for Where You At. That's my latest single that I'm pushing right now.
Right.
Very fun vibe.
Right.
Kind of like I'm open to love, but not just anything. I know my worth. I'm open, but only if it's right. So.
Ba-boom. What are your views on today's current R&B? I come from the 90s era. My favorite group is Jodeci, et cetera, et cetera. But what are your views on today's music of R&B?
So today's music of R&B, I feel like it is coming back because I feel like we kind of lost it a little bit, to be honest, as far as like the quality of actual music. I went through this era where everybody did the talk singing thing, but we do have some artists out there that are, going back to kind of the roots of R&B. So it's nice to see. It's nice to see, and I feel like out here in Houston, I definitely feel like the lane is wide open. So that's why I call myself the R&B boss of Houston.
Boss. What part of Houston are you from?
I'm from Mo City, actually.
Okay. Mo City done. And Alexis Finley, that'll be dope.
Yeah.
Come on, Zero. Let's hit up heavy, the man.
I actually just met him for the first time this weekend. Long overdue.
Okay.
Long overdue.
Wow, it's a great timing of that. You know what I'm saying? So you have this single buzzing, but you actually about to open up for a big. Well, you got. Is it
Life Jennings.
Life Jennings, and you have Young Jock going to be hosting it as well. How are you feeling about that? Because those are some legends, 2,000 names, even in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, we got 702, Anaya Lamis. We have a really, really good lineup, and it's going to be a good reflection of R&B. So I'm super, super excited. Earlier this year, I was supposed to open up for Chris Brown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was in my dressing room, and I found out that it was canceled.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because Jilly was supposed to perform there too, right?
Yeah, she ended up performing at 2 Chainz.
That's the show I was at. So I was telling you guys about. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Come on, Chris Brown. Why you canceling?
But it's cool, It just, I feel like it still raised the price. It raised the bar, set the bar.
Talk that talk.
Let me know that, I am deserving.
Right.
And so I knew that there would be another opportunity, and here's one of many. So June the 25th at the Humboldt Civic Center.
What are your 3 dream collaborations? Like if it was you and two other artists, and you was to make a new version of Tank, Genuine, and Tyrese. What are your two artists that you would love to do a nice 8-song, 9-song EP with, or even a full-on album?
Oh, like a little trio.
Like a little trio.
Okay, so I guess I would stick with the females to keep the trend kind of going. So 3 females. I would say. Okay, so if I were to pick 2 other artists, I would actually go with SZA and I'll take Ari Lennox, just because we're kind of like in the same like age range bracket, but we kind of bring different spices.
Okay.
You know, I got the choreography going. SZA's pretty like wild on stage, and you know, Ari Lennox is more sultry and just
Right.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool.
Ah.
Even though she's a little bit more soulful, it'll add some balance.
So what would the name probably be?
Oh, you having me think. Okay. Oz.
That's actually not bad.
AAS.
That's actually not bad.
Or ASA.
ASA. ASA.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. We probably have to
We'll
go
come
back to
back.
the drawing board, but
We'll come back.
that was my goofy response, my obvious response. But isn't theirs their initials too?
You got SZA.
No, for
Yes. Yeah. T. Yeah. Yeah.
for Tyrese Tank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's initials. Yeah.
Yeah, so we do the same thing.
Right.
That was a question, yeah.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Coming soon. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now, if you were stranded on the island, right? And you can pick 5 albums. You can be hip hop, R&B, you can be rock. What are those 5 albums?
A Seat at the Table. That's Solange.
Hmm.
Drake.
Which
Is it the one with the clouds? Is it nothing?
that album?
Is it Nothing's Ever the Same?
Yeah, Nothing's Ever the Same. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one.
I think his last one was the best to me though, but you know. No.
I loved it, but like that hit me at a different time in my life.
Right,
I was in college, like worse. Hey, I'm a worse. Hey.
Oh, that album. No, yeah. Oh, you're right. That was a great album.
Yeah.
Great album.
Okay, so I got 3 more.
3 more.
We have. So, Love Jones soundtrack.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that?
Man.
People sleep on that album, like that Maxwell song, and then you have the penny in the hole in it. I mean, that album there, like, whoa. I mean, okay, all right. Okay, what you got? You got what? 2 more?
Yes. This is gonna be hard. Because I really think keep going. So Beyonce, and it's crazy I don't know the name of this album. The one with I Care.
That it wasn't
is it
the 4?
I think it's 4.
I think it is 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that album, and then Beautiful Ones by Alexis Finley.
She had to throw us in there.
No, that's for last, you know?
You know what I'm saying? A little round, little sprinkle, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So the Dolphins and the Lions and the Fish are going to be hearing those albums, and the Waves, you know, that'll be dope.
That'll be good to go.
That's a good goal. Let's go with a little bit of hip hop now. What are your, just give us 3. What 3 hip hop albums that people will be, that you will want to take on the album?
Well, outside of Drake, I don't have a lot of hip hop albums. I'm more of like a single type girl when it comes to hip hop. Kanye West.
Let's see what she gonna pick, y'all.
The Graduation. That's the one where I Wonder's on there. That's like one of my favorite songs in the whole wide world. For sure.
Okay.
Jay-Z. Dun, 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 dun. Was that a 4th?
The Black Album.
The Black.
The Black
I
Album.
almost lied.
I
I wish I knew the name of albums.
She's an R&B artist, you know, she's letting you guys know. You know what I
Let me throw it back. Okay. 50 Cent.
Give it to Dr.
Yes. I'll go
Oh, 3. That's 03. That's graduation year, that baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Me and my daddy, I used to be on my daddy's passenger side like back then. Like I really knew what they was talking about. But
She gangsta on the low, y'all.
yeah, I knew the whole album because of him.
Wow. Hard body gangster over here. They say, look at Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown was one of the most gangsters cats it is. So, you never know. I mean, you know.
Like come in different packages.
I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? What are the biggest pet peeves, you know, when a guy approaches you? What is the biggest pet peeves you'd be like, nah, bro? And what is the ultimate turn on, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to a guy approaching you?
So my biggest pet peeve is being yelled at and identified by some tangible thing like "Hey red" or "Hey orange" or "Hey, is it my birthday?" You know, stuff like that. Or it must be my birthday. I got that like last month. That was weird.
First off, if somebody say, "Hey, red or orange," come on, bro.
Cause of what you got on.
Come on. Oh.
Hey, chocolate. Just whatever. But the biggest turn on, a nice smile.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing that captures me.
You gotta have dimples.
I didn't say all of that. Just a nice mix. Oh, let me find out. That's a plus. It is a plus. It is a plus, but
Nice smile.
A nice
you gotta have all their
smile.
teeth, right? No grills. No, because it's H-time.
I'm not
so,
saying
you know,
I'll never date a guy with a grill, but I
you
mean,
gotta keep it clean, because, you know.
yeah, I mean, they don't have to be perfect, but just a nice, engaging smile with like those eyes that you just gaze into, you know, like dreamy.
man.
Like, ooh.
You guys gonna fall in love, man. Don't fall in love. It's Valentine's
You know what
Day
it
just
is.
No, I
You
got
know, you can have a gap and still have the best smile.
Right.
Like, seriously.
Right.
So
I gotta have some. Well, yeah.
if they can just be clean, you know.
Now, when a guy do approach you, and let's just say that they are, you know, they're hesitant. Do you get any guys that are hesitant to approach you? You know, because I've seen you out and about at, you know, certain events. You know, certain people can be intimidated. You know, what I mean, I wouldn't be, but you know, 2022 going on 2023, would you approach guys now, or you would rather prefer a man to approach you?
More than likely, I'm not gonna approach a guy. I prefer to be approached.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I will go up to someone regarding something else, like to spark a conversation, or if it's something relevant, depending on what type of event we're at. And if
Right.
that, sparks something, then that's different. But I'll talk to a guy first, but that's not necessarily my intention. Oh, I'm gonna get this dude's number.
Mm-hmm.
I don't frown upon it, but
Right,
I'm just
right.
not really
Right.
forward in that way.
No, I get it. We're gonna play a 7-word game, and you say the first thing that comes to your mind.
These are fun.
You know what I'm saying? Houston,
Texas.
2023.
Financial freedom.
Pineapples.
Juice.
Say citrus or something, you know. Right? Trust.
Loyalty.
Jodeci.
Casey.
Then you do that biopic, I don't know what they plan. DMs.
Funny.
Let me find out. You're about to put on the performances in about 2 weeks, right? Opening for those legendary acts. What is the ultimate accomplishment that you would like to do being around those legends in a few weeks? Because that's some big shoes, you know. That's some, you know. If you had a call, I would, you know. But wow.
My main goal is to give a great performance, and that itself will be a statement. I'm a pretty good performer. I'm gonna have a whole production set up. We're gonna come with it. We bring in our A game. So my main goal is just to make an impact. And by doing that, I mean, you just have to be prepared. So I'm preparing. I've been preparing for years. But the work never stops. The grind never stops. So I'm just trying to get on the radar. Even more.
And she will be, y'all. It's been a pleasure. Any last words to the people out there? Because some 5-year-old girl's gonna see this interview, some 5-year-old girl's gonna see you perform and be like, I wanna be like that. So any last words to the people?
What I would say is, what I preach to everyone is consistency. If you're not consistent with yourself, then you can't expect other people to take you seriously. If you hit one spot enough times over and over again, you're gonna break through. So my advice is to just be consistent and invest in yourself. And investment in yourself doesn't always necessarily mean fun.
Right.
It means time, energy, honing in on your crafts and your desires that you have in life. So yes, those are my words. And I will say, definitely check out my social media. I am Alexis Finley. I have the link in my bio for the concert. It's June 25th at the Humble Civic Center. Also, my album Beautiful Ones is available on all streaming platforms. Alexis Finley.
That part. A1HipHop, it's been a pleasure, and we are out.
Hey. We got an handshake now. Hey.
We're gonna do a hug. I owe her water, by the way.
Well, yeah.
Hey, we out. Now, that was dope.
Hey, tell them. Hey, ain't got no sponsors, yeah.